Agent JW of the MTA is sent to a mysterious planet to investigate dangerous time anomalies when...
Over and out. What the? Hiya! Whoa, you had me worried there, little guy. A few inches taller, and you'd be, well, a few inches shorter. Wait, what are you... No, don't! Oh my God, you ate it! I can't believe you did that! I mean, I physically don't know how you ate it. It was almost bigger than your head. Great. I've got no way of getting that out of you. I'm just going to have to. Well, looks like you'll be coming with me then. Well, let's see how this goes. Activate. Voice command controls.
Command acknowledged. Voice command mode now activated.
Engage tracking mode. Target lock onto the 4 large time anomalies.
Processing. 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 Targets acquired. Large anomaly cluster located 1.23 kilometers south of current location.
Well, we better get moving then. Only have so many hours of daylight left, and I'm not sure I want to meet the local nightlife.
Meanwhile, at a location 1.23 kilometers south...
Oh, my head. What happened?
Everyone's Jackal Wolf back on the Land of Zankar SMP with another server Let's Play video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed episode 2 of the intro 2 of the Land of Zankar Season 2. I'm having a lot of fun creating it. I'm still in the process of, doing a lot of it, but the parts that I've done so far, the pre-stuff that I've done, I'm really, really excited about it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully it's turning out as well as I think it is. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun kind of creating all of these things. But we are now into the actual build portion of this episode. So last episode, what we did is we, mapped out our base by using the little cross pattern there. And then I went and I took down all of the trees from that area. It was a lot of work. It was probably about 4 hours of actual chopping, plus a number of different hours in between where I, got a bunch of stuff. We got our little farm here. We got some cows, for leather in that. We've got a villager farm over behind us. We've got an XP farm just over there. You can see that little hut just in that corner there. So there's a lot of stuff that we did in between. We did a bunch of mining, nothing I really showed, because you guys have seen all of that before. These are all temporary structures just because I needed to get something, like mending or something like that. We are going to be, building proper structures in the style of my build, which is that Loki TM or TVA style build. And I'm really, really excited about that. First off, though, what we're going to do this episode is we got to plan out where all the buildings are going to go. And that means I'm going to have to plan out the full circle for the spear. And then inside that circle, we're going to go kind of show where all those buildings are going to be. So I've got kind of an idea how big I'm going to have to build stuff and, where I can, place my different farms and stuff like that. So there's a lot of work to be doing. Oh, there's another wolf over there. I don't think I got any more bones for him. But we do got red, we got yellow, and we got pink, my little wolves over there. They might be the guardians to the entrance to my dome here. I don't know. We'll figure out something to do with them in the future. But one thing I thought I was going to have to do is that I was going to have to basically start lowering or at least flattening my world right away. And what I've discovered is that, because of the extra height and depth added to Minecraft, my middle of my dome is going to be 72, which is the block I'm standing on right now, which is actually quite handy. I thought I was going to have to mine down 4 or 5, flatten this all out before I even started planning stuff out. But I think we can work with it as is right here. What we're going to do this episode is we're going to go start mapping out the edges of the dome. So this is going to be the middle point of the dome. It's the 128, which is the middle of the 256. I'm building 10 blocks up above bedrock just because I don't, I want this to be a full-on sphere. I keep calling it a dome, but it is a full-on sphere. Once we got everything planned out, we're going to go and basically remove everything down to that minus 56 level there. So there's going to be a lot of mining involved, but we're going to be doing some planning first so that we can kind of build and mine at the same time just to kind of keep things fresh and keep things interesting. So let's go get at that. Also, we don't have access to the replay mod quite yet. It's supposed to be out in a couple of days. Once it is, it may even be a little bit buggy, so I'm not going to rely on it for this part anyways. And I'm not going to use the Creative Kitty 09 cam like I did last time, because I don't think it's going to take me as long to map this out. There's going to be a lot of block placing in that, but we will do a final flyby with the Creative Kitty cam once it's done, so you guys can kind of see just how big this sphere is going to be. So, you know what? Let's go get at that. so there we go. We've managed to complete the circle. I was a little worried when I got to that first corner over there behind me when it was out by one. I did a little bit of digging. I looked at, Creative Kitty's, angle where she can kind of see the whole thing. The reason was that I assumed that this was the outside corner. But if we come up to the top here, you can see this one here ends on the left side. I was assuming it was this one right here. So my whole circle's kind of nudged over one from where I thought it was going to be. Even when I was doing it, you can see I kind of nudged this one off to the side as well because I was like, oh, wait, this is wrong. But because I started wrong on this one, everything else lined up. So it actually worked out pretty good that I kind of knew I'd made a mistake. But then the mistake that I made when I started the circle was basically fix the whole thing. So that is really, really good. And I did go to the Creative Kitty cam. I just had her spectate me and just sort of like click onto me and then do the third person from there. So I was here in first person doing the building and she was, kind of just following behind me. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I think it might work a little bit better than just being in the first person while we're while I'm doing clicking the blocks and stuff like that. One thing I do have to do is I got to go back and remove all of these sort of corner pieces. I could probably leave them on, but I'm worried that when I start building my cylinder, like the outside is going to look fine, but the inside might not look quite as good because there was a few places there that I didn't use them. But you know what? That's something I'm going to do off camera. There's no need to bore you guys with that one. Okay, everyone. So I am back, and you could probably tell from the sound of my voice, I am not doing too well. Actually, I'm doing quite a bit better. It's been almost a week since I started this, but I got a cold, and it beat me down for quite a few days, and then I was behind on other stuff. So it's almost a week from my last recording. I think it's actually it'll be a week tomorrow, but I do have a couple of my pre-planned areas out here, and if I'm on the ball, there should be a little bit of a screenshot here of the world map showing the 5 rings I got kind of set up. The big ring in the middle, this is what we're going to work on today. The other rings are going to be, different farms and stuff like this. Actually, this one's going to be a farm as well. It's probably going to be my villager trading hall / breeder / iron golem farm. If I can get them all to work together. I've been doing a little bit of pre-build in a creative world, and I can get it to almost work with the iron golem. Everything else works really, really well. The iron golem just is becoming a little bit of it's not spawning in the places that I want it to spawn, and I'm just trying to figure out a way of to narrow it down. But we are doing okay. We are doing some pretty good stuff with that. So what I'm going to do is the replay mod is now out, which does make this a little bit better. We're going to work on basically building my very, very first building in Land of Zankar Season 2. Okay, so we are pretty much done the outline here of this build. It does look really, really good, especially once I get it all hanging in the system. This is going to be that center building with the, well, in the picture, there's 3 statues holding it up. In my version, there's going to be 4 because I'm not smart enough to do a statue at an angle. So what we're going to do now is I hope I've got enough of these shroom lights. Actually, looking at it, I think I might be a little bit short, but we're just going to come around the inside of the ring here. We won't put the roof on quite yet. We'll do that when we are a little bit closer to being done. I'm also have to half slab the roof because we don't want stuff spawning on it. And we got a lot of stuff we're going to build in here as well. Like I said, this is going to be my sort of villager trade area. Yeah, I've got maybe a quarter of what I need for this. I don't know why I thought I could get away with just a little bit less than a stack, but yeah, I'm going to be close to half, maybe a little bit over half done here, but yeah, so we need maybe another 20-ish, give or take, maybe about 18. That's okay. I could space these out a little bit, but I kind of want the whole inside rim to be that orange, because you can kind of, from down below, you could be able to kind of see that orange rim glow. Okay, so this is my little collection area. I'm going to have a little hopper minecart going around. It's going to suck up anything underneath the blocks. I'm going to have a little kill area here for the iron golems. It's just getting them to spawn consistently that's going to be, an issue. But the other 4 quadrants are, one of them is going to be sort of a farm, so like a breeder farm. I'm going to have a little bit of a sleeping area, so that's where the actual villagers will sort of congregate. And then I'm also going to have my the shop basically, and getting in and out, I'm going to have to build a couple of platforms. Once I get into Elytra, we're going to be able to fly in and out. That's the whole point. It's going to be a lot of flying around in this dome here once things are all set up and all of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a couple of resources and then probably do another little time lapse, and then we're going to see how much we can get done before we got to call an end to this episode. Hey guys, so I'm back, did a little bit of mining, got quite a bit of iron, which was quite nice, enough that I could actually do this whole area here, and I've kind of I've been playing around with my test world version. I just have the toughest time getting the iron golem farm working the way I want to set it up. So what I'm actually going to do is, this is just going to be my farm area, trading area, and then I'm going to have a little extra area, maybe actually for myself. I got to actually build a base for me, so that actually kind of makes sense. So we'll have our villagers here, our trading area here. We're only going to breed up as many villagers as we need to trade with. I don't want infinite number of villagers, although when I do an iron farm, we are going to have to bring them from, in here over to where we're actually do. And I'll probably just do it in one of my other, farm style ones over there. So next up, we're going to put the floor in and, get the farm planted here. So let's keep on going. All right, so I think I got the floor worked out. It's a little bit different than how I was originally planning on doing it, but we got our farm set up over here. I've got all the crops planted, all potatoes from my temporary, villager spawner. I've got a little bit sort of a welcome area. I think this is probably going to be where the villagers breed up. And then over in this area here is where we're going to have the actual, stations for trading and all that. This is where we're going to have the actual trading stations, is a much better way of putting it. And then over here inside that room there, you can't really see it from here. This is going to be my kill area for the iron golem. So we got to get some lava, put it up top. We got to get a bunch of signs and stuff like that. I've kind of closed it off, and it's a little bit early for that one. But what I've done is, it's kind of hard to see. I extended that track all the way underneath the farm, and then just to the edge of where we're going to be collecting the iron stuff from the iron golem. So I think that is perfectly fine. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to close this up. And right now, it is going to be very, very difficult to get at this, but that is okay. I'm not really going to be getting at this anytime soon. Its primary access for the collection of the items is going to be underneath and all of that. But this area right here, this is going to be my iron golem spawner area. I'm going to have a couple villagers in here. I'm going to get a couple of beds, a couple of villagers, and then basically they're going to be able to see the iron, or not the iron golem, they're going to be able to see the zombie that's going to be trapped in here. Oh, okay, I can't get out there. But there's going to be a zombie trapped in here, and he is going to go and scare the villagers into wanting an iron golem. The only place that I'm going to have that's available for the iron golem to spawn that's going to be close enough is going to be that little room over there. And I've done a bunch of testing. If I can get them to spawn in the bigger room, it's getting the water to push them properly that makes it really, really difficult. So this works really well if I line this up with water. And then up here, I've got a little kill area with the lava, and then we're all good. I got to keep this a little bit open so they can see in to see the zombie, because they will occasionally get stuck in the wall, and they won't move till they see the zombie. Then they'll start moving towards the zombie, and then everything's good from there. So hopefully this is going to work very, very, simply. What I got to do is I got to do a little bit more setup. Like I said, I got to do the signs, get those set up, the lava, the water, and then I got to bring a couple villagers in, and then I've actually got to get a zombie up here as well. And that's one of the reasons I had this room closed, on the off chance that I might get a zombie. So let's actually go do that again. Actually, I should come back and do the water first. Then I'm going to go try to get the zombie. I can probably move one from my, I think it's over, yeah, right down there. That right door there is a zombie spawner just a little ways below that one. So I might actually be able to get that and bring one up. Probably a little bit easier than trying to get one to spawn. But we'll see which one works. Worst case scenario, I can bring them up from there. All right, go, go, go. Run, run, run. Follow me, follow me. You can do it. Nice. All right, I think we got him trapped. All right, so that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Despite me being sick, I did get a lot done today. And actually, this has been over a couple of days because I started about a week ago, finishing it off today. I'm hoping I'm not done too much. That does seem to be what happens sometimes. But if you enjoyed this video, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at Jackal Wolf. Also, check out the description below. There'll be a link to my Discord page. I would love it if you guys stop by to say hi, as well to be a link to my Patreon page. If you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy this content, you want to support, stop by, check it out. There are a lot of great perks out there for all of my supporters. But that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.